Hello everyone, I know I don't normally do videos of this nature, especially ones that aren't exactly scripted, but there's really not much to talk about here. I've been paying attention to Steam curators more lately, and I believe I have discovered the best curator on Steam. The man with the best reviews, the best opinions, and the best curator page on the platform. That curator is Reviews for Men. As you can tell from the profile picture, Reviews for Men is a very, very serious and uptight curator. We are only here for the most analytical, detail-oriented reviews on Steam, and so I just want to read to you some of these reviews. First up, we have his Elden Ring review. I don't know how he's gotten to review Elden Ring yet, considering as of the time of this recording, it's not out, but he's already reviewed it, he's recommended it, and he says, I doubt you could even imagine it, that which commentium did the stars, giving mentiem its fullest brilliance. The Eldmentium ring, O Eldmentium ring, shattered by Somentium one, or Somentium thing. Beautiful, beautiful words. And yes, men is a very important word for this curator, so anytime it shows up it will be capitalized and trademarked. Here's the next one for a game called Acid Trip. This is an informational review, not recommended nor not recommended. It simply says, here's a review for your game. You smell bad. Very informational. I feel enlightened. Next up, he has a review for Ready or Not. A very good game in my opinion, actually. I play it a bit with my friends. Reviews for Men says, talk this Mentry team, we have a hostile man. Well, you know, he's not wrong. He also has a review for a game that I've actually got on my wish list because it's made by the same people that made Primordia, one of my favorite games ever made, Strangeland. It's recommended, very good sign for me at least, and the review merely says, Man TM Land. Well, it is about a man in a land, so again, he's not wrong. Now here's where we get to some of my favorites, where he just seems to go on a rant and just stop sounding coherent at all, yet simultaneously seems perfectly coherent. First up is his recommended review for Torrentum Dark Sorrow, where he says, I'm the baddest motherfucker on the planet. I eat red vines and cry tears of juicy drop pop liquid. That makes me evil? Yeah. I'll just let that one sit with you for a little while. Alongside that, right below it, we have a review for Death Trash, a game in early access that I've also looked at for a little bit. This man's review says, the man talked to me. It was a man TM meet. It has the man meat in the game on the screen. Talk to it. Be its friend. You are electric meat in a bone jar. You are a pilot. Play the game. He's not exactly wrong. In a cosmic sense, you are electric meat in a bone jar. Really gets you thinking, you know? But Reviews for Men does not always have a positive opinion of the games that he plays. Of course, we are talking about a very serious and nuanced reviewer here who takes things very seriously. So I will show you two not recommended reviews. The first not recommended is for a game called Swords of Legends Online, a game which I have not heard of at all, but Reviews for Men very much doesn't like it. He says, I couldn't have blonde hair or big boobies. Need I say more? Sounds terrible. The second one is actually for a game that I also have some experience in, unfortunately. I also don't recommend this game, but neither does Reviews for Men. It is Deus Ex Invisible War. Need I say more? Yes, I will say more. I will read his review. It's called the Invisible War because you have to go invisible on Steam in order to not get laughed at like the buffoon you are. He's very, very right. If you play Invisible War, there must be some level of shame, and Invisible War is very, very bad. Here we've got another informational review from Reviews for Men. It is a review for the Guardians of the Galaxy game, a game that I actually streamed. I liked it quite a bit. But Reviews for Men here is not here to recommend this game. He's here to merely inform us of the game. And what does Reviews for Men have to say? Come in space. Once again, I feel enlightened by this man's wise words. Up next, we have another preemptive strike review here, where he reviews Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, again, a game that is not out yet as of recording this. Apparently, though, he managed to get a hold of it and recommends it, saying, my penis has gotten sucked into the boner anomaly, which honestly does not sound like a strange thing at all, considering the world we're talking about here. Reviews for Men also proves himself to be a man of culture, as he has also reviewed Nier Replicant as well as a few other interesting games. As far as Nier Replicant is concerned, he very much recommends it and says, "The number represents the amount of men TM's essential crises you have while trying to fish, you blob." I've never played Nier Replicant and I know barely anything about it, so I'll just take him at his word. Another game that I myself also recommend, as I played a decent bit with my friends, is Valheim. Reviews for Men agrees with my opinion here, but he has some more things to say in that he says, "Eat real man TM meat and cry while your friends laugh at your small wee-wee." Indeed. Indeed. As I said, returning back to the man of culture, as I mentioned he was before, he reviewed a game called Succubus Farm. He does not recommend it. I will take him at his word. I don't play those kinds of games anyway. But the detail of his not recommendation is sex is not real. I mean, have you seen a sex before? I haven't, have you? Neither has he. And finally, we have what I believe to be my favorite review from Reviews for Men, his review of Sam & Max Save the World. He recommends it, as do I. It's a very good game, censorship issues aside. But Reviews for Men says, "Yeah, right. Hit me with that Wolf Among Us and we can talk." He's very much right. Sam & Max Saved the World, very good game, but they don't hit you with the Wolf Among Us. You gotta hit him with the Wolf Among Us, then we can start talking about a truly exceptional game here. And that is Reviews for Men, a truly exquisite, nuanced, and strongly opinionated curator on Steam. Dare I say, once again, the best curator on Steam. Go follow him if you haven't already. This has been TheRatMan, and I will see you all later.